There's someone watching this. You've been rejected, overlooked, talked down on. People think you're nothing. But what if I told you God has been watching you the whole time? In a quiet village, there lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was poor. Not just poor, forgotten. His clothes were always worn out. His sandals barely held together. And hunger was something he knew too well. Everywhere he went, people laughed. "Look at him," they whispered. "He would never become anything." Even people avoided him. To them, Daniel was a joke. But what they didn't see was his heart. Every night, when everything became quiet, Daniel would sit outside, look up at the sky, and pray. "God, I don't have much, but I believe you see me." Days passed. Nothing changed.
So in this video, I'm going to show you how to start Christian animated stories, just like a video you are currently watching. If you are planning to go into the Christian niche and you still don't know the niche to go into or the area to start with, then you can also consider going to the Christian animated stories. For me, I think this particular area is not too saturated. Look at this channel, for example. The first video on this channel was published 1 month ago, and so far you can see the performance of the videos on this channel. And with just 10 videos, you can see this channel has gained over 4K subscribers. This tells you that this type of video has the potential of going viral on YouTube. So I'm going to show you how you can also create such videos. Let's get right into the video. So the first thing we are going to do is to analyze this channel by clicking on the channel link at the top here and paste your link in ChatGPT. Click on the enter button and let ChatGPT review the channel for you. Alright, ChatGPT has finished analyzing the channel, and you can see the breakdown of everything, things that is working on the channel and what is not working on the channel. Now the next thing we need is a video idea. For a video idea, I'm going to ask ChatGPT with this prompt. If I'm looking for this kind of videos, what should I search for on YouTube? I'm going to click on command button and see what ChatGPT is going to give me. So this prompt is to help me to discover channels that are also into this type of niche. That's why I asked ChatGPT to help me with the exact niche or exact keyword to use when I'm looking for this kind of videos. So whenever you want to go into any niche, you first need to do research about that niche by analyzing channels or existing channels before you can tell whether those niches are profitable or not. Okay, that's why I needed to ask ChatGPT with the exact keyword to use. Now that we have the names here, we can use the same keyword. So we have Christian motivational videos, Christian storytelling videos, gospel life stories, faith-based animation stories, Christian encouragement videos, God message videos, spiritual storytelling, YouTube. Okay, so these are some of the keywords that you can use to search for this type of videos on YouTube. Now the next thing to do is to go in with the third prompt. So come to the search bar here or the prompt box and then paste the next prompt. Use this analysis to give me 10 video idea for YouTube. I'm going to hit on the command button to give me 10 videos ideas. Now you can see ChatGPT has given me 10 beautiful ideas, and I think I like everything ChatGPT has provided. This is the first one. God said, "Don't ignore this stranger. What happened next shocked everyone." And the next one is, she was about to end it all. Then she heard a voice call her name. The theme for this particular story is depression and hope, and it has a high emotional retention. We also have the poor boy everyone mocked was secretly chosen by God. Then we also have God told him to give his last money away. Minutes later, this happened. So you can see how well the titles have been crafted, and I think I love these titles. If you're using such titles, you can easily blow up early on YouTube. Now the next thing you're going to do is to pick one of the titles to develop it into a full script. So now the next thing you're going to do is to enter this prompt, write this script, and I copied the third point, that the poor boy everyone mocked was secretly chosen by God. And then I added the extra details to it in 500 words for YouTube videos. This is a sample story for your reference. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go to YouTube and pick one of my sample video that I want to imitate. Now when you start playing the video, come to this section where we have this plus sign and tap on this icon under the video. It will take you to ChatGPT to get a summary of the story. So this is a summary ChatGPT pulled out for us. The next we are going to do is to copy everything and then go back to our workspace and enter the summary here. Right click and then paste the summary. Okay, so this is a summary. Then I'll hit on the command button and wait for ChatGPT's response on that. The next we are going to do is to go in with the next prompt, come to this section and enter this prompt. Give me a detailed image prompt for each line of the script using my reference image style, and add the style of images to all the prompts. So what we are going to do is to go back to our reference story. There's a story. We're going to screenshot this image. So just screenshot the image and then go back to ChatGPT. Then click on the plus or attach button and import the image you just screenshot to ChatGPT. Then we're going to hit on the command button to generate our image prompt. Now I'll be leaving all the prompts I'm using in this particular video in the description section of this video or the pinned comment. Do well to pick it and modify it to use it for your own. Now you can see ChatGPT has given me all the image prompt I'll be needing for this particular video. The next thing we are going to do is start generating our images. So come to your browser and type Meta AI. You're going to click on the first link to sign in into our account. So this is where we are going to enter our prompt to start generating our images. So we're going to copy our first image prompt and then go to Meta AI and enter the prompt here in the prompt box, and then hit on the generate button to generate our first image. So you follow the same process to generate all your images for the story. So let's quickly generate all the images, then we'll come back to continue with the video. Alright, so I finished generating all my images for the story, and one thing I like about Meta AI is the fact that it has been able to maintain the consistency of the entire images it generated for me. Look at the 4 images or the 4 options Meta provided. Look at this, and look at this. When you go to the next one, the second prompt I entered, you can see it has maintained the consistency just like that. So assuming I pick this image, meaning that the second one should be the first image on the list, and then the third one will be the first image again, just like that. You can see arranged in the same manner. So you can look at the face of the last image and look at the previous one, and you can see the consistency with all the images it provided. So at this point we are going to pick one of the images to use for our story, and I think I prefer the first one. So I'm going to hit on the download button to download all the images first. Download, and then download this one. Now that we finished downloading all our images, the next thing we are going to do is to animate some of our images. We might not be able to animate all because we have a lot of images generated. So we are going to animate some of the images. So just look at those ones that you feel they need to be animated. To animate, hover your cursor on the image and click on the animate button to animate, and you do the same thing to the rest of the images you have generated. Okay, and that's one thing I like about Meta. You generate and you animate at the same time. So this is our animation. So we're going to click on the download button at the top here to download our animation to our device. So now that we finish animating our images, the next thing we are going to do is to generate our voiceover. So to generate our voiceover, we are going to go back to ChatGPT. So enter this prompt into ChatGPT. Write one paragraph voice prompt defining a male voice sounding as if he's talking like a lifestyle coach for this motivational story videos. He is in mid-40s for AI voice synthesis. I'm going to hit on the command button for ChatGPT to give me the voice prompt. Okay, so let's wait for ChatGPT to design the voice prompt for us. Alright, so ChatGPT has given us a voice prompt. The next thing we are going to do is to generate our voiceover or convert our script into a voiceover. So to do that, we are going to use another AI tool that I'm sure you know. That is Google AI Studio. So come to your search here like this, or your browser, and type AI Studio in your search like this. We are going to click on this link. So this is the AI Studio interface. Click on text to speech option. Tap on it like this and click on this option, Gemini 2.5 Pro. Tap on it. Then here you are going to choose single speaker. Come to the right here and click on single speaker. Then you're going to choose one of the voice models to use for your story. So just click on the the arrow here to preview the voice models here. Pick a male voice. So I think I prefer this one. I'm going to tap on it. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to go back to ChatGPT to copy my script. So you can see with the script, ChatGPT has provided some subtitles in the script for us, and we don't want the subtitles. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to remove all the subtitles from the script and give us only the narration script. I'm going to hit on the command button for ChatGPT to do that for me. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to copy the script. Since we have a clean script now without any distraction, I'm going to copy everything and then go back to AI Studio and come to this section where we have text and paste our script here. Then go back to ChatGPT and copy the voiceover prompt ChatGPT provided. So this is a voiceover prompt. You're going to copy it and go back to AI Studio. I'm going to delete the default prompt here and then right click inside this box where we have style instruction. Right click inside and then click on the paste button to paste your prompt. Alright, our voiceover is ready. Let me play it for you to see how it came out or how it sounds. So go to tap on it like.
There's someone watching this. You've been rejected, overlooked, talked down on. People think you're nothing. But what if I told you God has been...
So to download your voiceover, click on the three dots here like this and click on the download button to download your voiceover to your device. So now that we have our voiceover ready, we also have our images ready. The next thing you're going to do is to put everything together using any editing app of your choice. So we are going to use CapCut to do that. So open to CapCut and click on create new project like this and import all your video clips plus your voiceover to CapCut. So click on import button like this. Then select your images and your animation. So these are the images we generated. I'm going to select everything and there's the voiceover. We're going to click on the open button and import everything to CapCut. Now the next thing you're going to do is to arrange the video clips and the images in order on the timeline. So we're going to drag and drop it here while our playhead is here. So we're going to just click on the plus sign like this and it will be adding it to the left. Okay, you keep adding to the left, pushing the last one away like this. Now the next thing you're going to do is to add our audio to our timeline. Just tap and drag and drop it on your timeline like this. We are going to adjust the volume a little. You can see these orange bars at the top here. So we're going to select the audio like this and come to the top here where we have the volume button and use that to adjust the volume. Okay, so we don't have much orange bars again. Then the next we are going to do is to add transition. So we're going to select one of the clips like this and then come to the top here where we have transitions and add one of the free transitions. So we're going to choose one. So we're going to use the black and fade. So when you come to the classic section here where we have classic and tap on it, you're going to see the black and fade, which is free. So I think I like that one. Select the clip again and then click on the plus sign to add it. So what I'm going to do is to select the transition and come to the top right here and click on apply to all, and the effect will be applied to all the clips on the timeline. Okay, so you can see it has been added to all the clips unless you want to change it. Okay, so now that we finish adding our transition, you can add any filter if you want. This is where the filter is. You can tap on it and look for any filter you want to add. If you have any stickers too, you can also add. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to add some motions to my images. Since not all the images have been animated, come to the top here and click on the effect button like this and then move to the down here where we have emotion. There's the emotion button. Tap on it to use the emotion effect. So I think I prefer this one, the gentle sway. So I'm going to first download it and then add it to my clip like this. Okay, so let's see. The next thing I'm going to do is to check the speed of the motion. Okay, is it too fast or is it too slow? Let's see. So I'm going to make it 1. So the next thing I'm going to do is to apply the motion to all the video clips. So all I'm going to do is to select and then drag it to the last end. Okay, so this is the outcome of the video. So the next thing you're going to do is to hit on the export button if you don't have any other thing to add to this video, again to export the video to your device. So this is the export button. Tap on it like this. Come to this section and name your video. So let's say Daniel. Then export the video in 4K and MP4 format and click on the export button to export the video and export the video. So what do you think about starting Bible animated story? Go ahead and share that with me in the comment section and click on the subscribe button if you want to join the Legacy Nation. Until then, watch the previous video I uploaded on this channel. See you in the next video. Bye.